Hello and welcome back to Jams. Welcome to our latest Jedi Academy playthrough. The planet Yalara. With giant glowing purple pipes everywhere. So this level was supposed to be on a planet that had been encased in this flipping great cloaking device because they were too primitive to be contacted by the outside world. So so we're going to go and have a look. See what they're talking about. Oh, I had forgotten about these guys. They are really annoying. So so the Nogri. These guys were used by Darth Vader as kind of assassin slash bodyguard kind of guys. From memory, they seem to have some sort of immunity to kind of force powers, or some kind of resistance to the force. And they're just generally pretty brutal. They're kind of like smaller kind of lizard Wookiees. I wonder if there's anything up here. Nope. Ah, no. That was... okay. The worst thing about these guys, the Nogri, I mean the Stormtroopers suck as well, but you see that kind of green mist? They're firing out of these kind of bowcastery weapons. For a start, you can't pick them up, which I think, considering when you can and pick up pretty much every other bad guy and his weapon, I think, might be nice to be able to pick it up. I mean, they've clearly made the weapon as a thing, so I'm not really sure quite why that was too difficult. The other thing is that when you block it, it doesn't go straight back at them. So in the same way that, like I'm doing here, and it's do damage to the Stormtrooper, etc. No, it doesn't work with the Nogri. As soon as you block it, it kind of, I'm not even sure what they're firing, but whatever it is, leaves this kind of, maybe it's like a gas canister, I don't know. But it leaves a sort of puddle of gas. Can't a puddle of gas. A cloud of gas in the air. And it just slowly gives you, well, poison damage, really. I mean, if it was any other game, it'd be poison damage. They're the only guys that do it in the entire game. So, I feel like they kind of invented a weapon and just wasted it on one level. It doubly so in the fact that I can't pick the damn thing up. Say, okay, it's a kind of unethical weapon for Jedi to use, blah, blah, blah. But then again, this disruptor rifle thing is illegal. In the game's manual and in the data file for the weapon itself, it is illegal. It is a disrupting weapon that disintegrates people, and it was deemed as unethical by whatever the Star Wars version of the Geneva Convention is. And they decided it was bad and nobody should use it. Yet it appears being used by the heroes in both this game and the previous one. I mean, the previous one, it kind of makes sense, because Kyle kind of picks... What an idiot. Oh, and he's dead now. Kyle kind of picks it up as you walk through the game, because it's not like this, where it's kind of mission-based and you pick weapons before you go on the mission. Yeah, you see, look, this kind of cloud of stuff that when I walk in does me damage. It's really annoying. You see what I mean about kind of being immune to force powers? Like, did I just kill him with a force push? Is that just what happened there? Okay, that was weird. But you see, if I'd have done that to one of the Stormtroopers, that would have killed them. But that instead, he kind of survived. I mean, admittedly, the other one died, but I hate the Force users. I hate the Force users. So, what was I? The disruptor rifle. So, because you can't, because in this game you're not kind of walking through and picking it up off of dead bad guys, which, is kind of okay for the bad guys to have an illegal weapon. You're kind of drawing it out of the Jedi Academy armory, which is seems a bit odd. I mean, either it's just a dump from where Kyle like ran through the last game, picked up all the weapons, and you're kind of picking up from like Kyle's private stash. But I've always interpreted as it's a kind of you're picking it up from the armory. So if you remember from the whole, yeah, sure, whatever. If you remember from the previous levels where we were playing our last single-bladed lightsaber bits, and those guys, those cultists, could just kind of block my lightsaber. Do you notice how they just can't now? It's partly because I'm kind of hitting them from a couple of directions with the double-bladed, but it's also the fact that, as I said in that level, that your lightsaber fighting kind of improves, so you seem to hit harder, so they seem to be able to cope with you slightly less. Hate the Nogri. Oh, that was a Jedi. And now he's not. Secret area, and there's absolutely nothing down here. It's just literally just some ammo, and the fact that, yeah, I found a secret area. Don't push me down that hole again. So I think this is the first level where we really kind of start to properly get, alright, bye then, really kind of start to get Dark Jedi that actually have kind of dual weapons as the kind of given. You've still got the cultists like this, but you know, you just kind of go through them in the same way that we were, and still are in fact, going through stormtroopers. But if you notice, there's less stormtroopers now. So, and now instead, where they might have had stormtroopers before and two of the kind of cultist level Jedis, we've now got these kind of sort of almost full-fledged Sith. Oh, he died. Well, I hesitate to use the word Sith because it has a whole bunch of sort of other connotations that we'll just let these guys fight it out, particularly as I can't seem to be able to walk across that bridge. Just does a backflip off the edge. I know how that feels. Do-do-do. Come on, just fall off the edge. There we go. Oh no! What a disaster! Oh, great back here. And these guys aren't even dead. Oh, that's really annoying. Alright then, so here we are back again. Let's try this one more time without dying like a bitch. There we go. Ah, that's more like it. Okay then. So, you remember those bombs that we disarmed that mining facility? Yeah, so we're just going to use them. So yeah, remember those bombs that we stole? Yeah, should we just use them? Start or a thermal detonator. Also, I love how I jump off this. Just take a swan dive into a pile of straw at the bottom of that tower. They just, yeah, sure.
The Nogri to wipe out the Yalarans and guard the cloaking device. Now that the device is destroyed, no one.
There we go. It's our good deed for the day.
Nogri have been picked up, and we haven't received any new reports about cult activity in the last.
Okay then. I'm gonna call it here, and I will see you again next time. Bye.